Goodbye, Overwatch. Hello, Marvel Rivals. Did you get a sponsor? No, he didn't get a sponsor. No. No. All right. Let's give it a watch. Why's that robot got facial hair?
Does this mean Overwatch is back?
No.
Have you ever wanted to experience Overwatch 2, but without the feeling of tiny little shards being buried deep within your foot? Or how about without the total boredom as you rot mindlessly for days just trying to queue into a game? Yeah, you know the one.
I lost my battle login, my battle eye, whatever it's called. I can't play Overwatch anymore. But that game is so boring. I remember like just trying to sweat like Overwatch 1 when it came out. I paid for like the special Uber Chungus edition. They got you all the skins and stuff. Lieutenant Cobra, my goat. No bias. No bias in chat, please.
Finally load in.
No ADHD. No, this is nowhere near the level. Like, I'm 18 seconds in. I know for a fact that it's nowhere near the editing of that Roblox video. Like, there is no... It's not even comparable.
Just to experience.
I can actually process a joke here. Thank you.
Gangnam Style. I was friends with someone and after we stopped being friends, I found out that they unironically did Roblox fart sniffing roleplay, face fuchsia tongue out, face fuchsia tongue out.
Thank you, Glitter Pup, for the 10. God, imagine doing that. Jesus. Cringe.
Non-stop ass!
Over and over and over again. Well, that doesn't exist.
I like you can tell with Cobra, like half his personality is just the Sopranos. Like I imagine there's going to be so many Sopranos bits in this. Also, Outer Wilds, crack game.
Go play Outer Wilds or Ocarina of Time like a delicious four-eyed swimmer. Enter Marvel Rivals, the Overwatch clone to save the day, to bring back that long sought after
It wasn't a self-dono. It wasn't a self-dono.
the nostalgia you got from playing Overwatch all the way back.
Dude, honestly, for me, what killed Overwatch? As soon as they nerfed Roadhog, where you couldn't hook around corners. If an enemy went around the corner, the hook would break off. Dead game. Dead game. I swear, every update they add to the game, they just somehow make Roadhog more and more unplayable. It's crazy. Okay, here's how you fix Overwatch, and I'm going to turn Pyro Live into an Overwatch channel. Buff Roadhog, and then remove Zarya entirely from the game. Why do you have a character that's got, like, the third biggest health pool in the game, and she has a shield that makes her invincible for like 5 seconds that has a 1 second cooldown? Like Zarya has no downsides at all.
Back in Game of the Year
I thought the Soldier in TF2 was bad, but Zarya is on like a whole nother level.
2016. There, I said it. Come at me. Sue me. I said the bad word, clone, because yes, Marvel Rivals ripped off Overwatch. 100%. Did Overwatch invent hero shooters? No. Did they refine the genre and inspire many more games to come? You'd hope so, because this is some crazy coincidence.
Death Grips. What song? What song? What song? What song? Autism, help me. Autism gods, help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. America, America. Oh, yeah, I forget the song.
What a nauseating bout of deja vu.
And although some people might have already knocked a few of my teeth out, maybe called me a...
Can't play that. You can't play that. You can't use American History X in the video, idiot.
Blizzard cocksucker. Hey, someone might have even called me...
It's so unfunny. No, it's not unfunny. It's like, it's more funny to me because I get the in-jokes. Like Phil Leotardo. Suck our cocks.
Me a Jew. That's topically relevant.
The hell is Israel?
It's just something Rick starts talking about when he's blackout drunk. What? In what way?
Let's get one thing straight. There isn't anything wrong with stealing $1 billion company's idea. Oh, I know. Look who watched the Hassan stream. Shut up. I truly believe at this point, if we want to make a better version of Overwatch, I'm not saying 2, 1.5, then it isn't going to be made by Blizzard. That's for sure. Overwatch has shown a complete lack of care. Yeah, not understanding because they're fully aware of what they...
The Cruelty Squad glasses. Cobra made a Cruelty Squad video essay before me. He actually beat me to it.
Done for the game,
and it was really good. I don't know if it's still up on his channel or not though.
The community, the culture, and
20 years in the can, 20 years in the solo queue.
It comes to no surprise why hero shooters are back on the rise again, and why rivals...
Yeah, Deadlock actually already has dropping numbers, I think, which is a bit worrying. I'll be honest, the game fell off for me. I enjoyed it for a bit, but then it fell off. I just don't like MOBAs. MOBAs reward you by play. Oh, it's over. It's actually over. Oh, Lord baby Jesus, it's over. Oh, it's over. Uh-oh. Was that little dead cat bounce there for a bit as well? What happened there? I mean, okay, I'm coping, right? There's 100,000 people in game, and I'm saying dead game. But it's gone down a little bit. I really tried to enjoy it, but, like, the people in that game, they're more sweaty than, like, the Black Ops beta. Like, it's just... if like MOBAs reward you by basically just playing like a Phantom Invader in Dark Souls, like you're just ganking, and then you're baiting the host into every enemy AI in the game, just hoping to like weaken them so you can get a cheap hit.
Has made great strides with its closed beta.
No, I didn't mean 100k. It's over. I was just looking at the graph. It's not over.
Okay, I know.
He says it's over and it's not even out yet. Bro, get it together. All right, fair enough. I take it back. I kneel.
Sounding like an outro of the video here, so let's go all the way back. You're reaching Unky status.
What
that's
is
a new
Unk
word I learned off
status?
TikTok.
Get the fuck back to work!
Games ain't hitting like they used to. Gaming isn't fun anymore. Maybe
I remember seeing this TikTok that I put in the Cruelty Squad video, and it was this girl, and she's like, to the older generation of TikTok, people born before the year 2000. I will never... I don't remember that girl, but I will never forgive her for that.
we did run that 6-man on Overwatch back in the day, but now it's 5-man. The queues are massive, and the game is wank. But that itch... it's still there. Maybe Paladins? No, don't be so stupid. Concord? Yeah, over my dead body. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare?
Apparently that was kind of fun, but I think it's just another case of dead game.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on, someone cooked here. How about something new, completely under the radar? Maybe a Chinese tech company
Faster!
who makes mobile games.
That's just one. There are more.
If you put like every video game together, every hero shooter, like every multiplayer game, I think they bring in like 1% of the player base that like a mobile game does. It's actually terrifying.
With their total assets adding
I was watching Sky News today, like when I was in the gym, which is great, by the way. It's great to get a pump on and just be told how many people are dying every day. It's very motivating. But I saw like every ad that would come up it was just mobile game garbage. Like not even betting and stuff. It was like Hero Legend Slay My Ass Cheeks, like just garbage mobile games, just hoping that like middle-aged people just download it and waste their money.
up to 112 billion Chinese monies. And up on a big billboard, come on, bit bigger than that. There it is, brand new hero shooter based on Marvel characters. That is surprisingly really good. We're gonna glaze and we're gonna criticize, but come on, it was about time. A hero shooter using the actual IPs of heroes. No more Mortal Kombat clone DC.
Was Concord in the Marvel universe, by the way, or not? I genuinely couldn't tell. One of the characters looked like they were a Marvel character, like the Tree Man. Plants vs. Zombies is ghosted. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I never played it, though.
Or the 1 week wonder, which was multiverses. The new gimmick is
Oh, yeah. I remember multiverses. They're like, oh, fighting games are back, guys. No, it's not. It's dead.
Mortal Kombat clone DC. Or the 1 week wonder, which was multiverses. The new gimmick is here, and it might last longer than Sydney Sweeney's gynecologist. Because the game, yep, come on, drum roll, is more fun than Overwatch. Okay, how could that be?
I am crocheting a beanie of your character for your P.O. box. Pray the shipping from Wisconsin to UK isn't that bad. Love the content. Keep it up.
Thank you, Nick, to the 10. Yeah, that'd be sick. I've actually got some PO Box stuff slowly arriving. I'm going to wait until I get like an iDubbbz amount and then I'll do an unboxing though.
You ask. I have 22,000 hours playing as Mercy.
Pyro. If you like pixelated horror games, you should check out Lakeview Cabin Collection. It's pretty good. It's got like hidden lore and stuff. You might like it.
Thank you, Sai, for the 10. I'll take that as a suggestion. I'm not looking it up on stream though. After a certain incident that happened last stream. Not doing it.
Because I love munching Farah's box.
How am I only 3 minutes in? Holy yap, Andy. Jesus.
And opening my mouth as wide as I can to take the group leader's wiener. That is a crazy right. To answer that, we must first discover why the teenager who managed to lose his virginity whilst having a poster of Trace's ass on his bedroom wall began to rapidly fall out of love with the game in which you gaslight your teammates into playing healer. Yeah, I know I already did this like 2 years ago, but they demonetized the video, so I didn't get paid. Also, I know this is kind of crazy this early on, and I've never done this.
He's using AI art, boys. We got to cancel him. It's over. The homies hate Lieutenant Cobra. I'm trying to think of a good healer in Overwatch, but I actually can't think of one. All the women play Mercy. Lucio is just he's too difficult to control. Like, you actually, like, I don't have enough ADHD to be able to play Lucio.
This before I promise. The like button, the bell, and the sub.
Fuck you.
In 2002,
It's a football thing. I don't get it.
Jeff Kaplan joins Blizzard. Look at him go. And he starts work with the World of Warcraft team. During this time, he's out there grinding on quests and all that shit that WoW players are into, young girls, and he does such a good job that he becomes game director. Let me just say, by the way, that these WoW campaigns are serious business. I watched that South Park episode, okay? I'm clued in. There's a huge emphasis on world building and characters, forming a world in which people practically live in. And this becomes ever so important when he moves on to the never-to-be-released MMO Titanfall. just Titan. Many of the ideas in this game would soon become Overwatch, taking the foundations of an FPS shooter centered around characters with several classes that all had different abilities, and these characters were also planned to gain points to spend on a skill tree.
Hi Queso, I'm glad I could catch your stream. I saw a stream by this schooner Pyrocynical and he is nowhere near as good as you, Papa Queso.
Thank you, Monkey Man, for the 10. Can you tell your mates that I'm Queso as well so I get more viewers on the stream? Cheers, mate.
Wonder where we've heard that before. Regardless, it was evident that this game became the foundation of Overwatch. I think Jeff even admitted to it at one point. So him and Chris tag teamed to make the game, which rakes in $1 billion of revenue in its first year alone.
Damn. It's crazy how big that game was, though. That made, like, 2Mad's career. I remember, like, 2Mad was doing, like, all the insane, like, you know, that Roblox edit we watched earlier, the call out, that's like how he would have edited his older videos and stuff.
For the first time. And, you know,
dude, that was like early commentary days for me. Damn, when did Overwatch 1 come out? Jesus, yeah, that was like actually when I was like first starting YouTube like properly. Damn. Old head moment.
The game of the year, if that matters to anyone. I was on Overwatch.
Dude, like the main YouTube Shorts viewer base are actually younger than Overwatch. That's terrifying.
Surely okay. I remember pre-order.
I saw this TikTok of a kid that was 4 years old, like sweating Minecraft on an iPad, like actually playing cracked gameplay Bed Wars. And then the top comment was, Minecraft is older than bro.
Doing that shit straight after the beta on the Xbox One. And if you didn't get to experience this prime Overwatch, then I honestly feel bad.
It was a very enjoyable experience.
Mom said last night.
Shut the
I think the game's initial appeal to me was the
actual 7-year-old
21 hero roster, each with their own unique story and abilities and playstyles, and how they all fitted into this world.
Overwatch.
The reason I stole the last minute of this video off Wikipedia was to demonstrate how integral these two people were in making me care about a brand new IP with 21 random characters. Why the fuck would I care about a big fat ape that eats bananas?
Winston players be like, I don't know how to hold ground. I'm just going to spam ground slam over and over and then run away because Zari is coming and it's going to wipe the whole team.
Oh wait, it's because he built a Chromium accelerator. Overwatch did a really good job marketing the game. They were posting overviews of the heroes before the game had come out to try and build up hype for each character and their whole stories. Much like another game at the time that was beginning to lose its grip on the whole hero shooter market. I know I'm going to lose some old head points here. I ain't beating the new gen allegations.
Nothing changed in Overwatch since Overwatch 1 and 2. They nerfed Roadhog. That's it.
But I wasn't on that with Team Fortress.
Didn't they add a character called Sigma? Just the name.
By the time I had a computer that could finally run anything, I was watching FaZe Clan gamble on CSGO, and I thought that would be my Valve game of choice.
I'm so weak to that, man. If you just play like a clip of just something running at 2 frames, it just kills me. I don't know why.
And I know that TF2 is different to Overwatch, but at the time, those were the comparisons, and the communities.
Overwatch is trash. Very brave statement there. Brave statement, derp derp 389.
We're pitting both games against each other. Look, this game's free, but this one's got double the characters, and it's new, and it's on the Xbox One and the PS4, and look, all your friends have now got it. And yeah, for the most part, I don't regret making that decision. The Summer Games event in...
Who's the worst character in Overwatch after Zarya? I think it's D.Va. D.Va had that ability where she could just eat up all your rounds for like no cost. And then when you're about to kill D.Va, she'd just use her jets and run away. And then if you managed to catch her with a road hook, she'd jump out and then just like strafing like a CSGO player until she got the suit back again.
2016, Lucio.
Awful character. Actually had 3 lives for some reason.
Well, oh my god, chef's kiss. The chaos of team compositions before anyone knew what the fuck they were.
But yeah, May had that ice thing she could turn into. But that wasn't too bad because it's like she couldn't move or anything. There was no like... She was basically screwed if the team wasn't playing well.
We're doing the self-healing bastion that just did whatever he wanted. They gave him a fucking shield. And that's why Overwatch was so good. It was able to emulate that same chaos that TF2 had, where at the time individuals were stealing the show, getting disgusting play.
She could also ult. What was that ult? Oh, she could freeze everyone. Ah, yeah, that was perfect for like when everyone was sweating a point. It could have actually got you a free win.
Play of the games in all sorts of random
Farah was so hot. Thank you, Lemmuls, for the input there. Cheers, mate. Talking about ults right now.
team comps because people did not know what they were doing.
What the fuck is he doing?
And that's usually the best point of a game's lifespan. At the beginning where everyone's just trying to figure out their shit. It's why Fortnite got a bad rep when the building sweats moved in.
I haven't touched Fortnite in years. The last time I did, I played on the new build mode. The no build mode. That was legit really fun. I actually enjoyed that. I was still absolutely shit on But I really enjoyed that. But regardless, dead game. It's not a first-person horror game. It sucks.
because the game became something that many people didn't want it to become. Presumably a lot of
Speed! My mom is kinda homeless.
people saw the potential in Overwatch because they enjoyed.
I gotta play the clip. I'm sorry. I gotta play the clip. I gotta play the clip. I'm gonna come back to the video. It's
What's wrong with you? Please, please.
I think the context was like, if he killed Speed, he would have got a bunch of money. But like, Speed was just sweating too much.
I need this.
Dude, it's like my favorite GIF on Discord. If you type in I show Speed, just the bit where he's like, just looking down, trying not to smile.
My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out. Speed, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as shit, bro. What's fucking wrong with you, bro? Stop fucking laughing, bro. Look at you smiling, bro. You disrespectful.
Dude, he's there for like a full good minute, just locked in. It's such a good clip, though. I love it. I love it. Speed, why are you trying not to laugh, bro?
TF2, and later down the line found the elements that made that game fun were being stripped from it, turning it into a painful and stressful competitive experience with nerfs and buffs and reworks, which became an endless cycle. Where
They genuinely just added too many characters with small hitboxes. Like Sombra. They just added too many small characters.
heroes now getting suspended from competitive because they're broken and they haven't fixed them. And Rainbow Six Siege were copying their homework while that was happening.
Dead game. Dead game until Jinxie revived it. Dead game.
And yeah, during this period, I still stuck with Overwatch and enjoyed it. Blizzard envisioned this
I'm so autistic, man. Like, whenever Siege comes out with a new season, I'll spend like £200. I'll buy like all of the cosmetics and then just never play it.
game to be a competitive shooter. And once people had finally learned how to play the game, that is exactly what
And I know for a fact any Ubisoft rep watching this stream, they're just rubbing their greasy little hands right now.
happened. And despite my little whinge just then, I was okay with that because I was 13.
You're a fucking Please, it's a fucking joke.
And if I didn't rank up, it felt like 10.
Dude, that's like a selfie they post on Tumblr. That sucks.
9/11's on my doorstep. But yeah, as time goes on, a lot of us move on from that competitive grind. Maybe you picked up something else. That's where it becomes a point at every man's life where it's either League of Legends and celibacy or a cold beer and doing the same 3 tricks on Skate 3 all night. And that was okay because they had arcade modes and challenges to earn loot boxes and really fun timed events with friends. Like that Junkenstein revenge thing during Halloween, and those seasonal missions like Uprising and Retribution. It's honestly crazy how much
The Uprising mode sucked. I'm sorry. If that's the one with the purple robots that had way too much health, that sucked. The Terror one was really fun, though.
content was released for Overwatch in its first year alone. And that goes to show, honestly, how bad Blizzard has fallen in terms of the level of enjoyment you can get out of playing.
Is there like a player count on Overwatch? It's probably private, right? I mean, it's on Steam now. 20%. 20%. Look at that. 20. They gave it 20%. It'll be 7 people. Okay, it's actually not bad. All right. Blizzard, I apologize. Damn, it's actually okay. It's actually pretty consistent. It's gone up. All right, fair enough. I kneel. Yep. Okay. Yep. Never mind. Not a dead game. Not a dead game.
Overwatch 2. Somehow...
Yeah, actually, I get on my knees and kneel to
Yo,
Blizzard.
Pyro, you should check out this game called Necropyro. It is very wholesome.
Necropyro? Yeah, let me change to close up. For no reason. Let's have a look. Why'd you keep linking these anime games? You keep linking these anime games. They're in like maid dresses and stuff. That sucks.
Since the game's released, it's managed to maintain its player count, despite the absolute shitstorm of bad decisions Blizzard has made across the board. And this is something that we have seen not only happen time and time again with games like Overwatch, but pretty much any game that has some sort of live service model.
Twin Minguses.
Jumping off his balcony. The game catering for the few that are gambling addicts.
Wait, I know that bit.
Jumping off his balcony. The game catering...
Does anyone remember that? When they had Rick and Morty playing Fallout 76? And I think it was just the Rick and Morty voice actor, but it was like AI generated or like using a set of like pre-generated animations. Oh my god, that takes me back. Let me see if I can find that. That was absolutely painful watch.
Gonna give these things a good ride.
Oh, I don't know how you do that, Rick.
This is Bethesda's marketing team, by the way. They thought this would be a good idea.
Yeah, just every day, man. Must be tough, dude.
Does it a lot. One time he woke me up at 4 in the morning. He was under my bed, just burping.
All right, let's go fight some stuff.
Sounded like a monster. I got real scared. I jumped out of bed. I ran downstairs.
Morty, nobody cares. Let's go kill somebody.
Yeah, Morty, trying to play a game here, Morty.
I mean, I get it. Justin Roiland is trying to play 2 characters, but like, you can really tell there was just no script there. God, that's painful.
No one's interested in your dumb stuff. I wonder if,
Okay, he kind of saved it a little bit. He didn't save being an actor in the series, though they replaced him, but he did save that one scene.
Ninja maybe has some different
Bethesda just having a panic attack that they probably paid these guys like $1 million each.
Oh, hold on. I got myself a scorched level 1. Doing some real damage. You know what? I wonder.
It's just it's the lead paint stare for me.
If a wheelchair-bound super mutant. Finally, representation for the people who
Wait, why is everyone saying oh? Because it sounded like he said mint. I didn't even realize that. Rent free.
can't walk. Be progressive, guys. Come on. One of these days, we're gonna get there. How would a super mutant in a wheelchair?
Whoa.
Like, wouldn't that just be easy pickings?
You just snapped on that dude.
No, because they could balance strength and other. They could put laser blasts on his wheelchair or her wheelchair.
Yeah, this is painful. I'm gonna go back to the video.
Hey Pyro, you should check out this game called Dark Knights. It has furries and set in a dystopian Earth. Also no bit, there's an operator called Hung in game.
Thank you, Modelo, for the 10. Let me look that game up. Is this another anime game? Stop linking anime games. I can't even show it because like I'm scared there'll be like a schlong or something that appears.
For the few that are gambling addicts and won't get off the fucking game.
Yeah, some min.
I just saw that bit. I understood that reference.
How many times do we see streamers getting excited for new events because they get to go into the item shop and buy skins?
Dude, they all look so good.
And this is something we see in every game under the sun now. FIFA completely abandoned career mode, adding practically nothing to it each year. They did the same with pro clubs not too long ago as well. And now that's led to people making mods to career mode to make it somewhat enjoyable, or just people pissing off to play Football Manager because they're real men. It's somewhat enjoyable, or just people pissing off to play Football Manager because they're.
Let me move the face cam. That's like fetal alcohol syndrome. That looks terrible.
Real men. We have to score to send crew semi-final at Wembley. Yeah! Or Call of Duty, completely going out of their way with pay-to-win cosmetic bullshit because, yeah, people don't like it.
Yeah, I remember they brought out a cosmetic and it was like, you could play as this character that was like all black or something, and he was like harder to see. So he had like a ski mask on and stuff as well. It's one of those team player ones. I think it was FaZe or something. It was a FaZe skin maybe. But yeah, they had to change the colors because it was literally just too broken. It was hard to see them.
But enough people pay for it so we can justify doing it.
Why don't you try getting a job?
Let's pay $15 for a new bundle that gives me XP. Yay. Right, so I know this is a video about Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. And maybe some of you are getting flashbacks to...
Is that a real Is that a real person? Wow.
Valorant versus the fandom. So we're going to go very quickly through Overwatch 2. Follow my fingers, okay? Game releases. Wow, 3 new heroes. But wait, where's the PvE mode? You know, the whole point of...
Oh, that's right. They were going to do a PvE. Who are the new
Game
heroes?
releases. Wow, 3 new heroes.
Woman, woman, and woman. Great.
heroes. But wait, where's the PvE mode? You know, the whole point of Overwatch 2 and why you're shilling all this marketing for a game which could have essentially just been a cute little update instead of acting like you're Jesus Christ turning water into wine. But lo and behold, the PvE does not exist. I'm not even going to say delayed. The version that they are selling to you did not exist. In the beginning, it was believed that the PvE mode would honestly cure cancer. 3 talent trees per heroes with 18 talents on each of these trees. And you start to do the maths with the 30 or so heroes they have in the game. And you realize that's...
Did they add anything else in Overwatch 2? Or was it really just 3 heroes? They added some new maps or something, surely.
I'm 25 minutes in the past right now and I'm just gonna say this once. I'd want Salt from Paladins to sit on my face and Furia to stomp on my chest till her foot makes contact with my actual heart. I love woman from Paladins.
Who's Salt from Paladins? I know this won't be porn because I know Paladins is a game.
It's over 2,000 unique talents to put in the game. Just think for a second how long it takes them to make one hero with some abilities. Then you start to realize they're basically making hundreds of new heroes.
I like how we use Mac DeMarco Chamber of Reflection. I tried so hard to get that music for Darkwood, but they just won't let you use it. They won't let anyone use it for advertising.
And if Overwatch did want to do this, they could have. It sounds crazy, but they are rich, and this could have been done. And Jeff Kaplan certainly thought so because he was hyping this project up big time. But then, guess what? A higher-up says it isn't profitable. Funding is cut. And this whole project that Jeff has been shoving down our throats looks like a massive joke. And to no surprise, guess who doesn't work for Blizzard anymore? The PvE did release though, a year after Overwatch's release. I know you're dying to hear my thoughts, but no, I did not buy that fucking shit. Yeah, you'd catch me dead before...
Wait, did you have to buy the PvE separately? I think you nerfed the 26. Did you actually have to buy it separately? It wasn't included? Thank you VR for the 18. Thank you Mystical for the month. Yes, you had to buy it separately? No way. Jesus. I mean, $15 isn't terrible, but like paywalling it in the first place is pretty pathetic.
I spent a dime on Overwatch again. So in short...
Oh, 3 missions? Okay, never mind. That's bad. Yeah, no. I thought they would have got every single map and then transformed it into a PvE thing, not just 3 maps.
Sure. Here's a
You are a massive legend, bro. Thank you, Sticky.
Steam review, which I think encapsulates the experience perfectly. It's just 3 missions each, and they're like 20 minutes long.
Outer Wilds music, very nice.
And you could basically learn the story from reading it on Reddit. I'm going to recommend this, however, because it gives you 1,000 Overwatch coins.
Outer Wilds is such a good game. I've never played a game and like felt more happy and more depressed after beating it.
Making it only a little bit more expensive than buying the coins outright.
I want to do a video on the Outer Wilds at some point, but they'll like me saying that there will probably be 30,000 video essays that drop within the next month on it.
That is actually incredible. He's basically just recommended Overwatch coins. That's unreal. I guess it is worth it then because you can use those same coins to get the battle pass so you can unlock heroes earlier in the battle pass. Out of the many things that Blizzard has done, I think that has to be the craziest, honestly. Locking heroes behind paywalls. There are people playing the game that did pay for the first Overwatch. I bought it on Xbox One and I bought it on PC. So it's crazy when I hear that they stick a 2 on the end and make you pay for heroes. And this has now changed, but only this year. Like, how did it take that long for it to be remedied? It's insane to me that a loot box system, which was gambling, is better than the 1,000 different currencies I have in the game to buy stuff with.
I don't speak your language.
Like, I was actually overwhelmed figuring out what any of this did. At least with loot boxes, you had 2 options. Do the free cute little challenges and roll the dice, or pay real money and roll the dice. And honestly, I think that this...
Don't make a video on Outer Wilds. You'll spoil everyone that hasn't played Outer Wilds. The game has been out like 6 years.
Discourages people from getting their wallet out because there's a risk to buying the loot boxes because you don't know what you're going to get. Whereas now it's a race to the item shop for streamers as soon as Daddy Blizzard releases a skin. And this over-monetization of the game has enabled it to move away from what people like Jeff initially envisioned for this game.
This isn't me $1 million.
The most recent Winter Wonderland
Average TikTok payout there.
event was staggeringly bad. It was a free event, but there was a paid version called the Premium Event Pass. How cool. So there you have it. If you want all the skins in the event, you'll have to buy this separate battle pass. No, because even if you did buy the pass, you still wouldn't be able to...
who made the Donno last stream. This is my apology.
Thank
I
you.
honestly thought you would open the search in your second monitor. I am so sorry and I hope this is sufficient compensation.
Dude!
Hey Pyro.
Dude! He gave me $300. He actually gave me $300 as an apology. Oh my God, I gotta do that more. Oh my God, the clip farming worked. Holy payout. Thank you, Annan, for the $300. That's mental. Pyro, I'm the person who made the dono. This is my apology. I honestly thought you would open search in your second monitor. I'm so sorry. I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting a schlong because I had safe search on. But I unlisted the stream and YouTube said that that's okay. As long as it's not public, it doesn't matter. So no worries. No worries. And it made good clip farming as well. So yeah, 300 is wild, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Actual base boy. And the fact that he gave it through PayPal as well. YouTube doesn't take like 3/4 of it. What was the other? We got a donut about pressure, I think. Let me play that again.
Pyro, lead dev of pressure here. You mentioned you wanted to cover the game, and if you do, please don't do that until out next big update. Been watching you since MLG tellies, so it's really cool to hear.
Thank you, Zeal, for the 10. Zeal, can I voice a character in the game for the big update? That'd be great. Cheers, mate. When is the update, though, for pressure? When is it? I know you changed some things in the game already. Like, if you keep using flares on the big Hydra guy, he just kills you now, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know when the next update is, though. What did I search last stream? He suggested a game called Carnal Instinct, and it just ended up being, like, a very furry game.
To earn enough tickets to get all the skins you wanted in the event. The only way you were able to earn everything is if you bought the Winter Fair bundle, which would give you enough tickets to complete the whole thing. Even worse, it gave you more than enough to cover everything.
Thank you, Ulkran, for joining
in the event. So if you wanted to own everything in the event, you shouldn't buy the battle pass. But did Blizzard want you to know this? Of course not. So people bought the battle pass, realized they couldn't get everything they wanted, and then spent a combined £30 to get everything. And this doesn't even scratch the surface of the stuff.
Thank you, Annan, for the 10. No. That sounds like a porn game.
Stuff that Blizzard has done. There's loads of videos out there documenting their dodgy business practices over the game's lifespan. I'm sure you can watch them. So we're done with you. I don't want to play with you no more. And look, enemy AC 130 above. Marvel rivals. What should I do?
Get an Overwatch stream.
An Overwatch stream.
Hey Pyro and chat. Everyone doing good?
Thank you, Apple Juice, for the 10. I'm doing good. Thank you, Lex, for the 10. When will we get an Overwatch stream? Never. Actually, such an unfun game. It's so unfun, dude. I just can't get into it anymore. I enjoyed it like 6 years ago, but now it's over. I played it the first like 2 years it came out. I think when they added Sombra, I just like kind of slowly stopped playing the game. I like how Cobra like just self-inserts with the Cruelty Squad glasses everywhere. Based.
Like, spend time with my wife and kids.
What the fuck is going on here?
Or run it back to Pandemic Valorant and sit patiently watching a streamer play Marvel Rivals so I can get the beta code. I'll tell you what, someone must have been looking over me. They must have known I was making a video or something, because the amount of people that got shat on trying to get a code was crazy. Anyway, we log on. Got the bird chirping in my ear as well.
Game's so fucked, dude.
These voice lines are making me fucking racist as well. And I'm like, wow, Overwatch has had a lick of paint, hasn't it? The reason I took you all down memory lane with Overwatch, because the game is so similar. Like, come on, don't just give it a pass, because it's more fun than playing Overwatch right now. I enjoyed my time in the beta like the next man, the same way I enjoyed playing Overwatch many moons ago. And that's why today we've learned about what went wrong with Overwatch, so that we can measure our expectations for the full release of
Average British upbringing there.
This game.
1 million beers.
Because, yeah, I had a whole lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the full release, because I do see the potential in this game, and there's tons of reasons for that. Like I mentioned earlier, I said how much fun Overwatch was when nobody knew what they were doing, when people were just trying to figure out what worked, and this is exactly how this beta has felt. People trying literally anything.
I'll be honest, I hate to admit it, I'll probably never try the game because it's not first person. I am that mentally ill. Like, genuinely. I feel like if a game is first person, it can be so mid and I'll still play it. But if it's not first person, I have to try a lot harder to get invested in it.
To see if it can work.
Oh, it's in!
Whether that be switching off a character because they're shit with them, or hugging onto a character because they saw a TikTok edit and thought, oh my god, he's just like me for real. It's like Christmas Day Call of Duty as soon as you understand how to play a single character. And without roll queue, it made for wildly different team comps. Do I have 4 DPSs? Oh no, maybe let's only have 1 healer this time. That's the creativity I want to see more of in games like this, because metas aren't particularly fun. And yeah, it will be inevitable that there will become a meta, a certain way to play. I was in silver in the beta. I'm sure the level 1000 boss has already figured out the meta, and I'm just a level 1 crook. But that doesn't mean it isn't relevant relevant to how I experienced the game. I also just liked playing with 6 people on my team. It felt complete. It felt, don't you say it, Overwatch. I find it funny how Overwatch are now currently testing 6v6 again. After listening to concerns from the community, I think someone was a little bit worried about Riot.
Why did they take away a player? Like, surely you want to add a player. Why would they do that? Tony Soprano and Cruelty Squad. That's literally his profile picture. His little character. James Gandolfini, rest in peace.
Another cool thing about the game is the characters having buffs depending on their team-ups, which can also help shift the meta.
Oh, wait, what's that? That's interesting.
About the game is the characters having buffs depending on their team.
Oh, so you can like sync up attacks or like a play style? That's actually new, to be fair.
Which can also help shift the meta.
Usually in Overwatch, it's like, okay, we're losing. What do we do? Someone picks Zarya. Like, that's it. That's the only dynamic.
For example, Scarlet Witch and Magneto, okay, I'm not saying that again, are a team-up, which gives Magneto this cool-ass sword, which is completely different to the skill sets he starts out with, encouraging players to play a different way. Try these team-ups to your advantage. To play devil's advocate, okay, that could in turn create a meta where there's a perfect team-up, but honestly, I think it'll just give people the opportunity to weigh up the pros and cons of whether they can gain an advantage by doing one of these team-ups. And even outside of this, shit like this where the characters can interact with each other is cool. Look, I'm just like Rocket
Magneto and Scarlet Witch become God. How come? Is their build just OP?
Raccoon in that movie. And that's where this game might have the edge on others that have tried to move into this market. We know the many reasons why Overwatch
Yeah, I just couldn't get into Deadlock, man. Again, because it's third person.
was successful. From the ground up, they were able to give us characters we cared about and felt attached to from seemingly nowhere, with the help from people who had worked on projects in which that was one of the vital instruments to it. Rivals has already got that because they are based on already existing characters that we've grown up watching in the cinema or on TV or in games and comics, literally everywhere. They don't need to try as
I mean, if I tried that game, it probably would be because of Magneto, because I am like so desperate for any X-Men content. They did an X-Men TV series, I think called X-Men 97 or something. And that was really good. That was like animated. It wasn't like Invincible where like it was gory and swearing and stuff. They still tried to keep it like kind of family friendly. I kind of wish they went down the more mature route, but I kind of get it. They're paying homage to the 97 cartoon. But yeah, there's been such a drought in like X-Men. Like the only way you get X-Men even referenced is just Deadpool now.
Convince me of who this is because I already know who that is. And of course, that was initially where this beta found success because look, it's that game that was once good but now turned shit. But instead of Overwatch heroes, it's actually heroes from the medium that I love. When I first played the game, I had my eyes set on the Punisher because I love boycotting Bud Light and throwing forks at the dinner table. And I also gravitated towards Star-Lord as well.
That's a really good special, by the way, on the bear. It's really good.
Oh, because I love stomping. And that was the Marvel pull, okay? Because we know that these are obviously cooler than these. I like the Overwatch heroes. I bought into...
This is a true story. When I went to see Avengers Endgame, I went to the midnight release. I passed out. And I only woke up when, like, everyone got out of their chair and clapped. When Captain America picked up Thor's hammer. I woke up, I was like, what's going on? I was just so tired. And then I went to see the film again because I passed out the next day, and then I passed out again.
It's that whole thing, but come on, we know these guys. And the game does a pretty good job at not just throwing a bunch of Marvel characters with random abilities, like they actually feel relevant to the hero. Like Doctor Strange using all the powers in the multiverse to tank the FPS of my 50 grand PC. I think Rocket Raccoon also drops the F-bomb in this game.
See? I'm fucking helpful. I'm fucking racist here.
And his voice is...
I can immediately tell that was Nolan North.
Definitely bait.
Wait, why is chat paused? Chat is entirely paused. Did my stream die? What the hell? Oh no, chat's still moving. Wait, is it? Are we... Did I fall off? Chat, did I fall off? Oh no, there we go. No, it's loading again.
Based off Bradley Cooper's. A lot of the game evidently takes a lot of inspiration from the actors that play them, which is immersive to me because that's what I associate Marvel with, not specifically the comics. But even in that realm, the game already has skins and cosmetics which are derived from those comics, meaning that the content is already there for them to push out. And some of them they already added to the beta were pretty cool, even if I couldn't push up my glasses and go, oh my god, that's Iron Man number 931, the one way sucks off Thanos' meat. Actually, you know what, can I be honest with you? I just threw that in there for the ballers and the Mr. Moneybags. I ain't giving a fucking shit about cosmetics, okay? What I think really got me enjoying this, like...
There's only so many cosmetics you could do with, like, already established characters as well, I feel.
Even enjoy...
Like, Spider-Man, it's like, ooh, look, now he's green instead of blue. I know that the Marvel Spider-Man games did, like, the Insomniac Spider-Man games did a lot of cosmetics. There was one really cool one where you could play as, like, Spider-Man from the actual film, the animated film, so he's running at, like, 10 FPS or something.
enjoying losing games. No fucking meditation, no therapist in my head, okay? I'm zen, I'm okay with this, none of that. None of that bullshit. I actually had fun when I lost a game. And that's because it feels like each hero is effective at many things, not just in a specialized area. I know there is 3 categories.
Yeah, if you come close to winning and then you lose, it feels a lot better than just being absolutely stomped on. And I feel in Overwatch, like, one of the reasons I gave it up is just because you were getting stomped.
Game is trying to
The chat is slow. Yeah, the chat is dead slow. We got like 4K people in here. Like, I'm thinking there's like a bug or something. There's one guy talking. Okay. I mean, I did buy bots because I fell off, but I didn't. I thought there'd be more real people here. How'd you even buy bots? I saw like a stream of like Mr. Bass streaming with like World of T-shirts, and he was on like 80,000 viewers, and it's like, there's no way you're not bossing.
And held someone into picking the right people.
Chat is bugging. You got to reset it or something. I don't know how to do that. It says excellent connection. Maybe just refresh your thing. Alright, I reset the stream. I don't know if that fixed it or not. I mean the viewers are here, so who cares?
But it felt like it wasn't so reliant on providing one person the enjoyable experience while I sat back and pocketed like Mercy. I'm from a time in Overwatch, and I'm not sure if that's changed now, where people would be crying for a Mercy on their team. And Mercy is the most boring fucking character in the game. She has a gun, but she can't use it, because if you do, your teammates hate you. You've let them down because you can't do both at once. But
Mercy's gun is awful, though. It's so bad. They tried to... I feel they tried to copy the medic in TF2 with the syringe gun, where instead of it being hit scan, it's like a projectile. You know, that's like the disadvantage, but they nerfed it so much, you just can't get a kill with it.
In a game like Rivals, it feels as if everyone can have some effect on their own game. For example, Venom is a tank. Tanks are historically slow. No, never mind, he's able to swing like Spider-Man, which makes sense because he's Venom, so he is able to do damage to characters in the sky. The same...
Dude, there's like... I'm seeing like 2,000 emoji reactions in the past minute, but no one's talking. Okay, I tell you what, we're gonna finish this video, and then I'm gonna end stream and restart it again, because yeah, I think chat is like bugging right now. And I kind of need chat for fear and hunger.
Same way many other characters are able to. And there's destructible buildings in the game. No, we're the good guys, I promise. Palestine attacked us first. So I can Adam Warlock straight into the world trade. I didn't have anything to segue into this bit, so that was as good as it's gonna get. If you've played Battlefield, I'm sure you're familiar with Levolution. You blow things up, thing breaks, map technically changes. I think another example would be the finals, but that stopped being the current thing 5 current things ago, so forget about it. I think the environment's being destroyed.
The finals is really good. The finals is cracked, but like, yeah, I wish that had a longer shelf life. I keep seeing YouTube ads for it. They're so desperate to keep the game alive. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 13,000. Oh god, that drop off is mental. No, my little baby. No, my little baby fell off. No, god. You hate to see it. The finals was so good though, man. Like, you pick like the biggest weight class, and then you just pick like the Lewis gun or whatever. The manager gun. You just like start shooting it everywhere.
Destructible.
So good.
Oh my god, I'm fucking stuck in a wall. Whoa. Hello. It's a really unique feature of the game.
I think you fell off. Yeah, it's actually my mum. She has 3,499 tabs open right now. The one guy viewing is you.
And I want to see more maps with it in. I don't know if I can find the gameplay, but I was hunting some guy running away, and I just blasted his whole house down with the Iron Man ult. And that's the type of creativity I want to see in this game, to divert it away from just being an Overwatch clone, because the ceiling ain't high at this point.
I like the handwritten stuff he does as well. That reminds me of like Sneeko's older videos when he used to do vlogs around New York and stuff.
Even shit like the time to get back on the spawn point just felt so much faster than in Overwatch. I don't know whether that's because the spawns are closer, or the characters have faster movement than in Overwatch, or the map is smaller, but that felt so much better getting back in the fight rather than having to wait for my team to finish dying. It's boring, and it's why I stopped playing tanks in Overwatch. Like, my main is Lucio, Soldier, and a Pharah, and they can all move quickly. Doctor Strange is in that tank category, and when I played him, I found him a little bit slow. But what is one of his abilities? He can make a whole portal so he can get back in that fight. And that's just one instance of numerous heroes that feel like they can all do some individual impact on the game. There were other quality of life things, one of them being how the payload is pushed in the game, rather than
the finals would be better if they gave the classes more stuff. I mean, the The smallest class, I think, is still broken because you got the smallest hitbox and then you get a taser. Like, the taser was so broken.
Famous, everyone runs away from the objective and the payload doesn't get pushed. That doesn't happen in this game because once you capture the payload, it continually moves until the enemy capture the payload and then it starts to be pushed back again until it's recaptured. And I think that's amazing because it is so boring to wipe out a team and then just rot on the payload for 30 seconds. Like, I want to push up higher and hold the enemy team back.
It's funny how, like, they always copy, like, Team Fortress 2 and they somehow just make it more boring.
Despite of this, there are still things to address with this game because, yeah, no shit, I don't think the brand new live service game has everyone's best interest at heart. During the closed alpha test in May, NetEase required creators to sign a contract. I've been trying to get geeked on.
Have you been I don't get the bit. I don't get the bit.
For idiot. NetEase required creators to sign a contract, which would mean that streamers and content creators playing the game would be unable to shit talk the game. They did address this contract in a tweet, kind of apologizing, but like they didn't even explain why they said.
How about that prick's face when he saw the gap? Where's the Adams, motherfucker? Whoa, take it easy.
What they said. They were just like,
have you seen this game called Nekapru? It is really good, trust me, Egg.
Thank you, Egg, for the 10. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Someone donated 10 minutes ago asking about it.
Oh, miscommunication, my bad. Which is strange in itself. And hey, maybe I'm gonna get some shit for this. Maybe Fox News has gone to my head. But yeah, I am skeptical.
Holy ears.
About this unknown Chinese company making a game.
Did you know when I watched this episode of Smiling Friends, I was so on edge, I couldn't enjoy the episode because I was just so scared the entire time that I was going to have another jump scare.
You know, shoot me. I don't know whether they truly care about what they're doing or whether they just want to make a fat bag. We know what happened with Overwatch. We know where heroes...
I mean, they definitely want to make money above all other things, but at the same time, like, they're probably going to study Overwatch with a fine-tooth comb trying to find out how they messed up.
What would you do if you woke up in Liverpool and then you saw Mo Salah dancing to a song you mildly hate and then you start walking and see the Pope and KSI talking about chippy chips?
Thank you, Senor Stinky Feet, for the 10. Keep that on r/funny.
Shooters have been leading as of recent. And yeah, I don't know where the future of this release is going to go because despite having fun in the game, I'm still very aware that this isn't something new. And we've...
Holy Jesus, look, a thunderstorm outside. Is that why chat's lagging? Oh my God. Jesus.
Seen games like this come and go over the years. This game hasn't
Dude, it's like perfect weather to play Fear and Hunger.
Completely revolutionized the genre. They've stolen an incredibly successful game and made it more enjoyable in my opinion. This is Moira, this is Echo, the list goes on. The game's got a battle pass and I'm always going to throw hands when I see one. And I also don't know whether...
Every game will have that, unfortunately, every online service game, because they just need, like, to make more money. It's like why you don't get AAA single-player games that much anymore. Like, look at Prey. Like, no one bought Prey. Prey died. Oh, yeah. Apparently, Arcane are working on another single-player game. Hang on. This was interesting, if I can find it.
Thoughts on Sony charging people $800 for a box that lets them play Astro Bot at 69 teraflops per mega shit?
A USN 9 for the 10. I think it's great news. It's great news. Great news for Astro Bot fans. Oh yeah, that's right. They're hoping to pitch a new Okay, never mind. They were trying to make a new Dishonored game before Arcane got shut down in Austin. Never mind. Never mind.
They plan...
Never mind. Got it wrong.
To start locking characters behind that battle pass.
Oh, is the chat alive now? Thank God. Yeah.
It's because that would be really disappointing.
See, I didn't put the glasses here because you can like see that he's crying. He's upset.
At some point with Overwatch, they had a dev team that did truly care about what they were doing, but now it's ran to the ground with corporate greed, and I'm fearful that rivals might have seen a big opportunity to make a fat bag using that Marvel IP to lure in not only fans of Marvel, but also people fed up with the current state of hero shooters.
I genuinely think more people that play that game are going to be pessimistic, if anything. They've got such an easy job as well. All they have to do... Smartest Overwatch player, by the way. It literally tells him how to reload the gun there. Tells the character how to reload the gun.
Have you heard of the anime Zonk Punch? It's only got one season right now, but it's super dope. You should look it up.
I know what that is. I know what that is. That's like tip of the iceberg degeneracy. Shut up. Even I know what that is. Even I know what that is. I'm not looking that up, idiot. Nice try.
Because of what Overwatch became, almost gets erased out of my memory at times.
Wait, is that what I think it is? Hang on. Yep, it is. Yep. It is. Yep. Nice try.
Like it didn't happen or something, because without me making this video, I would have never bothered to go back and play the game. I was 13 when it released, and I played it a lot, and I loved every minute of that.
Why couldn't Genji get to a certain point?
And over the years, they've become incompetent to the point where my tolerance for Blizzard has hit an all-time low. Like, I'm done with Overwatch. Maybe I've grown up, or maybe Overwatch truly is awful. I don't think Marvel Rivals is going to cure my inner child, okay? I'm not a young man anymore. I ain't gonna rack up 2K hours in it, but if it can provide a better experience than Overwatch 2, then that'll make me happy. And in response, I'll play it from time to time with my friends. So the ball's in your court, Rivals. You wanna do a hit and run and make a shit ton of money and just become the what could have been? Or are you gonna grab this opportunity by the horns and make something really special?
There's actually so many hero shooters now. The market is so saturated. I mean, they literally have the easiest job in the world though. Like, it's Marvel. Like, everyone loves cape shit. Literally one job.
The resources at your disposal. Your call.
Yeah, that was really good. Check out Lieutenant Cobra. Yeah, for a gay person, he's alright.